Hey everybody, great to be on with you. This is Dr. David Jockers, and today I'm talking about lymphatic cleansing, 8 ways to clear lymph congestion in your body. When we think about our overall circulatory system, we really have a combination. It's really 2 different types of circulatory systems. We have, the concept of bringing oxygen and nutrients to cells, which is our main circulatory system, but there's a branch of veins and lymph nodes and lymphatic cells that compromise more of an immune component, where they help to clear out bacteria, bacterial waste. They help to clear out just excess interstitial fluid. And that's our lymphatic system. And it's extremely important to the overall health of our body. And when we think about it, it's like it's all interconnected. Those lymph capillaries, they just basically embed with the arteries and veins. And as the oxygen content is dropping out of the arteries and the capillaries and moving into, basically a lower oxygen state in the veins, that's when osmotic pressure changes and fluid can leak out of the blood vessels, and the lymphatic system starts to grab that up. And inside lymphatic system, we've got a lot of white blood cells. And so we get rid of a lot of abnormal proteins in the bloodstream in this way. They end up getting into the lymphatic system, go to the lymph nodes where they're kind of trapped in these nodes. And that's where the white blood cells, the immune component, is able to really attack and break those down. And so it's very important to have almost like a river. We want to make sure that we've got a lot of good movement in our circulatory system. Movement is key. Stagnation is, a pathway to symptoms, a lot of dysfunction in the body, suffering, and early death. And so here are some of the main symptoms: that your lymphatic system is sluggish and stagnant, clogged ears, constipation, unexplained soreness. You're just sore. It's not like you worked out intensely. You've got sore, achy joints, muscles, almost like a fibromyalgic type of reaction can very much be associated with stagnicity in the lymphatic system, brain fog, itchy or dry skin, sore throat, inflamed tonsils, congestion in the body, so sinus congestion, getting sick often, frequent viruses and infections, fluid retention. So if we've got edema, like for example in our legs or our feet, that's another sign that we're not moving that lymphatic system well. Usually we would collect that fluid, move it up and out of the body. So if it's obviously backing up and causing swelling and edema, then that's a sign the lymphatic system's not working. Fatigue, food and chemical sensitivities. If we feel like we're going out and we breathe in, somebody's cologne or somebody's perfume, and all of a sudden we just feel awful. Okay, that could be a sign of poor lymphatic system. Usually we should be able to buffer that. Weight gain. Okay, so unexplained weight gain or just weight loss resistance, very much associated with stagnicity in the lymphatic system. Allergies, and of course, enlarged glands, painful lymph nodes would obviously be another factor. So what causes this? Chronic stress, chronic infections, gut problems. So when the gut, the microbial balance is off, that can very much clog up the lymphatic system. An overaccumulation of toxins in our body, dehydration, which is a huge factor, sedentary lifestyle, and nutrient deficiencies. And so here are 8 ways to clear the congestion. Number 1, deep breathing. Very, very important. Breathing really helps stimulate optimal circulation and optimal fluid balance and fluid delivery throughout the lymphatic system, as well as our main circulatory system. Optimal hydration. Obviously, we got to have the right fluids. We need to have the right minerals as well. Regular exercise and rebounding. So the lymphatic system moves through the skeletal muscle pump. So if we're sitting for long periods, we are not moving that lymphatic system. So many people are sedentary these days, working desk jobs, just not moving enough. And so you can have something as simple as a little trampoline that you're rebounding on, really good for stimulating the lymphatic system. Dry brushing your skin, great stimulation for lymphatics. Healing baths, you can do different baths like with apple cider vinegar, with clay, with Epsom salts, that can help with fluid dynamics in the body and help with lymphatic flow. There are specific herbal therapies. I'm going to talk about some of these key herbs here soon. Alternating showers, going between hot and cold showers, also really, really good, really effective strategy that's going to really pump your circulatory system. So your body has to dilate blood vessels or blood vessels at least to the extremities. When it's hot water, hot heat brings dilation, whereas the cold brings constriction. So you get this alternating pattern between constriction and dilation, which should be very, very powerful for improving circulation. Massage therapy, in fact, there's even specific types of massage therapy called lymphatic massage that helps to move the lymphatic fluid through your body. And sauna therapy, that heat therapy, particularly infrared sauna where it can penetrate deep, very, very good for overall circulation in the body. And so movement, this is something all of us, really need to make sure we prioritize in our life. Just moving the body and moving it well. I think it's so, so critical, and most people are just not doing it enough. Movement is going to stimulate endorphins, improve circulation, stimulate that lymphatic drainage. Obviously, great for the brain, great for mood and happiness. Something we need to make a priority is just getting out and moving, and that's different than exercise. So when I think about exercise, I'm thinking about something high intensity, okay? Something that really gets our heart rate up, something where we're exerting ourselves, as opposed to movement, which is really just moving around, just taking a walk around your block, going to a park, taking a light walk, maybe parking in the back of a parking lot. So if you go grocery store or something, park in the back and walk in. That sort of movement is so important for good lymphatic flow. Rebounding, like I was talking about rebounding, just kind of going up and down a trampoline really helps pump the lymphatic fluid. Okay, really great for circulation, really great for helping to reduce or eliminate any sort of swelling and edema. So powerful strategy there. Dry brushing your skin. So you just take a soft bristle brush and you start distally, so the kind of the furthest part of our extremities, like our feet or hands or something like that, and you start to move towards the heart, circular motions towards the heart, helping move the circulation in that direction. Okay, we want to move it up through into the heart, and then from the heart it'll go over to the portal vein and liver area. And we want to help drain the system, right? And that's so powerful. It's really good to do before the shower. So we want to do it when the skin is dry, not when it's wet, okay? And we want to make sure we're doing it. So it's really good to do it right before a shower, because it's almost like exfoliating. And then do that hot-cold alternation with the shower. And again, that will help to pump the dynamics of the blood vessels, right? The constriction when it's cold, the dilation when it's hot, and it will also help regulate and boost up heat shock proteins and immune cells in our body, which is just great for helping clear any sort of lymphatic congestion, strengthening our immune function. So a lot of really good benefits to doing that. And then massage therapy. This is not something everybody has access to, but if you have a good friend, a boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, husband, giving yourself, giving each other good quality massages from time to time is one of the best ways to demonstrate love, and it's really good for the body. And so you can just kind of press and push, starting distally, like from the feet, moving up through, through the more of the central part of the body. And that's very, very powerful for stimulating lymphatic fluid and lymphatic movement. And of course, if you have a serious issue with this, getting a good lymphatic massage therapist can be powerful. Infrared sauna. Infrared sauna penetrates deeper than regular steam saunas. Very, very good for circulation, very powerful for circulation, really enhances the immune system, great for drainage, all the drainage components of the body, including lymphatic circulation. So if you can access one, if you can get a hold of an infrared sauna, whether it's through a fitness center or even better having one at your home, I would highly recommend doing this and doing it on a regular basis. And then finally, lymphatic detox. So there are certain herbs. Some of them would include sheep sorrel, burdock root, slippery elm, astragalus, graviola, turkey rhubarb. These are very powerful herbs that stimulate lymphatic function. Great for the immune system, great for helping move fluid through the body, strengthening the immune component, helping our body get rid of infections, helping that lymphatic fluid flow. Again, we want it like a river, not like a pond that is stagnant, building algae and building, smelling and rotting. And so this is going to help with that, along with all the other strategies I discussed in this presentation today. So hopefully you guys got a lot of value out of this. Definitely go ahead, start implementing these things. Would love to know more about what you are doing to improve your lymphatic system on a regular basis. And I will see you guys on a future online presentation. Bye-bye.